fire engines. They are trying to fire water into the lower part of the building, which is where the round struck. They now seem to have got the fire out. I've just seen a group of men go in with their fire gear on with some torch headlights to try and go up the building. As I was coming here about 25 minutes ago, I could see a group of people standing on the 7th floor, which is 5 floors above where the shell landed. So there were people inside when it hit. My cameraman was filming a man being carried out. He said his body was completely burnt. He was carried into an ambulance and driven away. Since then, there have been a few other people that have come out. All of those have looked relatively lightly injured. But what we don't know is who else is inside.
Well, Paul, of course, this building was hit before. Many of the journalists then moved out. Do we know how many people were there? Because we did hear that at least one of the foreign Arab channels had started broadcasting again from there.
Yeah, we don't know, but I mean, the reality is that this is a tower that is full of local media, and it's often been used by foreign media, although I think all of those decided not to after it was hit earlier in the week. I mean, this is where all their stuff will be built into the building, so they probably don't have any other alternative to either broadcast here or don't broadcast. The difference between this strike and the last strike is the last strike hit the top of the building. It hit the tower in the middle of the night, when perhaps it could have been argued that there was less chance of people being there. This has hit in the mid-afternoon, and it's hit right at the bottom of the tower, and it's created a fire. As I stand here now, smoke is billowing up, although it's eased a bit since the fire brigade fired some water jets into it. So this is not the same kind of precision strike that we saw earlier in the week, when it could have been argued they were just trying to take out, as they said they were, the antenna. This has hit the very bottom of the building, just above the entrance, where obviously the risk of civilian casualties was always going to be much higher, because, as I say, it's a very busy road. As people can see, it's not far from our bureau. This is the main road through Gaza, and we don't know whether anyone on the ground, when it hit, was injured. We got here about 3 or 4 minutes afterwards, and by then the ambulances were already here and ferrying people away.